Okay, so today's exercise is going to be luring. Now, I imagine that you all use luring. It's a really good way of getting your dog from one place to the other. It's a good way to teach behaviours, particularly if you want precision in those behaviours. But what I want you to think about today is how you're luring. So we're not looking at doing really cool, exciting stuff today with the luring. We're just looking at how you hold the food in your hand. Things like the distance from the dog's mouth, and like the speed that you're using it. So luring is where the dog's going to follow the food in your hand. So I'm going to try and come in a bit closer. So if you remember from slow treats, Tori, come here so we can see. Good boy. Slow treats, we held the hand in a pincer grip, and then we're just going to gradually lower the food to their mouth. So that means don't take the food until it's in your mouth. Okay. Luring, I'm going to hold the hand in the flat of my palm, and I'm going to put my thumb over it. To begin with, for most dogs, see how he thinks he can take that one because it looks different, and he's not wrong really. This means he can follow the food. So for most dogs, to begin with, I'm going to hold the food pretty close to their nose. I'm just going to move them a couple of steps. And then I'm just letting go of that food. Okay, and that tells them they can eat it. So that's how I'm going to begin it. Just a couple of steps. Obviously, Toro has done this lots and lots before. Then you can start to move the food slightly further away if you want to. Okay, because my hand position means follow it. So wherever my hand goes, he should follow it. If you think of it like a magnet, if it's too far away, actually he's pretty good at that to be fair, but if it's too far away, a lot of dogs won't follow it. They'll be like, well, I can't get that food, so what's the point? So think about the distance and work out what's good for your dog. He's pretty good, he'll follow it however. And the other thing I want you to think about is the speed with which you lure. Certainly to begin with, you want to be quite slow, and you also want to be smooth. If you're constantly snatching it away, he's so good, isn't he? If you're constantly snatching it away, a lot of dogs will quit. Okay, and they'll not be sure what that is you want them to do. So they may well just look at you like, what on earth are you doing? Just give me the food. Which again, as always, we're trying to avoid frustration wherever we possibly can. So your task is to work out a suitable hand position that the dog understands whether they can follow it. And just a couple of steps, doesn't need to be loads. Just moving them around. Remember, it's like a magnet, and they're going to follow that magnet. Now, if you are wondering whether we're going to mark this behaviour, as a rule, I don't. Maybe I'm lazy. The only time I would probably mark is if I was teaching a specific position or a specific behaviour. So let's say I want to teach him to go through my legs. Yes. I'm going to mark when he's finished that behaviour. Yes. 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 Good boy. Okay. Or if I was going to teach a sit or a down or something, let's just lure a sit. Yes. And then I can be quite clear that that's the behaviour I wanted. But if I'm just moving them from A to B, or I'm wanting them to follow the hand, I generally don't bother marking, but play with it. Maybe it'll work for your dog to mark. Maybe it'd be better to not mark. Just have an experiment. As I'm sure you've done luring before, this hopefully will be quite an easy exercise for a lot of you. But think about how you're holding the food, and think about the speed and the smoothness of your hand movement. Okay, share a video. Let's see what you get up to.